Hello, my beautiful, vibrant energies. Hello, babies. How you doing? Okay, guys. So today it is Libra. Libra, it is your time to shine, my sweetie pies. How you doing? Welcome. If this is your first time, please feel free. Go ahead, like, subscribe, whatever floats your boats, baby. I am Vibrant V, and welcome. Right. We're just going to get straight into the reading. Let's not waste any time. I want this to be quicker than the previous videos. So let's just find out what is occurring with our wonderful Libras. As I split the deck, we've got the Queen of Wands to the Knight of Swords. So Libra, it could be that somebody wants to communicate with you, you beautiful, passionate, ambitious individual. You could be a little bit mysterious at this time as well. I've got this person really, really desperately trying to come and communicate something to you. Okay, so maybe that might be, I don't know if that's a past energy or it might be coming up for you, but honestly, I feel like it's to do with that. So let's find out a little bit more. Oh, la la. Right. All of you wanted to come out, but let's just quickly discuss it. All right. So it's some kind of communication about somebody who feels like you've possibly turned your back on them. And you are basically manifesting a whole new beginning without them. Okay, so with the Ace of Wands, it's kind of just telling me that this person's very unhappy about the fact that you are no longer interested, that you've kind of almost kicked them out the house. If you used to live together, but just energetically, I feel it's more of a situation of you no longer having this person in your place and space anymore while you stabilize yourself. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles here is more about you, and this Nine of Pentacles is definitely about your own stability, something that you could be proud of. Right, come on, let's start the reading now. We get it. We get part of the story, or was that two different stories already? All right, so tell us about Libra. What's happening with our wonderful, wonderful Libras? What is occurring? Give us the message. Wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful Libras. Page of Swords. Okay, so you might have somebody who's interested in you, who's looking out for you. I'm getting a sense that death flew out there as well. So I get a sense that there might have been an ending with this person who's trying to communicate with you. You've probably even blocked off communication here, Libra. Two of Wands here. Now, what is this choice that you have going on here? What is it? This is interesting. No, that's way too many cards. That's not even, it's not even reasonable. And I saw the Knight of Swords once again, guys. So you definitely have somebody who wants to communicate with you. And I do believe this is somebody who might actually be spying on you, okay? And when we say spying, bring it down into the real world, into the normalcy. Bringing it into a normal kind of level. Not the creepy stalker, weird guys that you need to ring the police for. I'm talking about the ones that, when you have a crush on somebody and you kind of spy on them secretly, you're not saying anything, not doing anything, but seriously, what is it with all of these cards? All right, so Libra, you're the Empress, okay, babes? This is evidently you. This is you and Taurus, okay? You could also be dealing with a Taurus. We've got Queen of Cups out here, so that's Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, okay? So we have a bunch of people showing up. Yeah, so in my opinion, I feel like you might have been dealing with a Knight of Wands type person, someone who wasn't very serious about you, but okay, right, let me say it like this. Libra, I feel like this person appeared not very serious about you, but I don't think that they weren't serious, okay? I feel like it was just the way that they came across, and they probably acted more from a place of passion and lust and, fun and in and out type energy versus actually being serious. Really what they wanted was love from you, but it seems like this love was kind of offered very, like the start of it, right? So you guys maybe there was a beginning of love there, Libra, or I don't know, there was some kind of promise of being together, getting together, something about being together, right? But then we have the Page of Cups. Now, okay, so we agreed it, fine, you and your personal whatever situation, okay? It was agreeable. It was agreeable to start off with. We both agreed it. But then for some reason, it looks like along the way, Libra, I'm inclined to say that you sussed out this person and you felt like this person was probably offering you less than you deserved. Here with the Page of Cups versus you as a Queen of Cups, okay? So look at how the difference is big, right? That is a huge difference. So you could have been dealing with somebody who you felt was a little bit immature, a little bit inexperienced, who didn't know as much as you or wasn't as forthcoming emotionally. You even kind of were suspicious of their love as well, their Libra, is kind of what I'm getting. But ultimately, I feel like you two wanted this together, the Empress. The Empress is more of, the Empress gives me more of a kind of like a family, a long-term, it's the be all or end all. It's the ultimate thing that we work for, isn't it? So yeah, that's kind of the energy I'm getting here with the Empress. Ultimately, it could be that they saw you as the Empress. Undeniably so, Libra. That is Libra. And Taurus energy ruled by Venus, my darlings. So much love, babies. Okay. 8 of Swords to the Page of Swords. That's interesting. So this person has themselves trapped in this fear. They've got themselves trapped in anxiety as they look, as they're looking at you. They're very much besotted. They're very much, they're interested. They want to communicate. You may have them blocked right now, or they may think that they're blocked. We also have Strength came out, and that's really interesting because it came out with Death in the reverse. Now, Death is about the things that it's about what we're fearful of and things that we don't want to end. Now, interestingly, guys, I'm just going to show you what flipped out, what showed itself to me. The Tower in the reverse and the Moon in the reverse. So it's really interesting with Death in the reverse here as well. This is giving me a sense of this person was scared. They hid their emotions. They were fearful of change, or they were fearful of things maybe not going their way. This person, I think, prided themselves more on having strength and being in control than they did actually engaging, openly and lovingly in your connection, okay? Oh my goodness, there is a lot to be said, and I'm not doing this. This is insane. Again, the Empress of Queen of Cups. Okay, so that's clearly not shuffled in the right way. We then have the King of Cups in the reverse. Okay, and then the Queen of Wands. So that's slightly changed here. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah. Everything changed. And this is the concept. This is kind of what I'm getting here. I feel like you might have been dealing with somebody who had strong emotions for you, or had some kind of emotions for you, but they lacked the confidence, they lacked possibly the experience. There was something about them. Sorry, King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups in the reverse, and Knight of Swords in the reverse. See, I don't think this person invested in you, my darlings. And I think that's kind of more the energy. I don't think they invested in you in a way that made you feel like you were seen, or it's not even really that. What was it? I feel like it was the way that this person communicated to the Queen of Swords. Yeah. It's I get a sense that this person maybe they weren't as truthful with you as they could have been or should have been, okay, Libra? Or maybe not sufficiently according to your standards and what you expect in your connections. Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. Okay. Oh, Scorpio is Death. Yeah. Strength, Leo. So you could have been a Scorpio, Leo, or a Sagittarius here. Or these people might have it in their charts, or it could be more in your charts, okay? Somebody here, I feel like it's almost like somebody lacks patience or was trying to be patient. Okay, so Libra, I feel like you were trying to be patient with this person who, there's an interesting thing. I don't think any one of you wanted this to end, okay? So I'm inclined to say that your person's more just, with this Page of Swords energy here, I feel like this is your person looking and maybe, spying on you, checking out your social media, that type of thing. Just checking and see how you're doing, okay? So you guys, I'm getting a sense that you guys aren't together here, all right? Now, you might be together, but you might just be having a difficult time emotionally, mentally withdrawing from this person, trying to look at things from a different perspective. And really, one of those situations in your relationships where it's like things aren't going as planned or not going very well, and maybe you guys just need a time out from each other. So maybe that, for some of you, that might be a situation that's occurring. So one of you wants a bit of a timeout maybe, while the other one is feeling just kind of like, I don't want this timeout, I don't trust it, like I'm scared about this timeout, it's going to create it might cause more division than helping us type thing, right? And that might be something that somebody's scared of here. But ultimately, the main message I'm really getting is somebody's interested in you, right? And I feel like they might have been possibly looking at their past. And I think the past had them stuck in in a way where I don't think your person was healed from their past experience there, Libra, is the best thing I can say to you right now, okay, my darlings? And I think as a result of that, it caused there to be a delay in the plans that you guys had with each other. Not just a delay, but it was almost like it's really weird. So here's how I'm going to say this. I feel like your person was afraid of what they had experienced in the past, okay? And it might have been to do with a lack of communication, or their inability to communicate what their needs were, or, you know, that type of thing. They're the type of person who I feel just gets a sense of anxiety, all right? So this person might suffer from social anxiety for all we know. So it's hard for them to communicate their needs or what it is that they want or what they really think and feel. Now, in addition to that, I also get a sense of this person, Libra, was holding on to their past. Something happened in their past that they did not want to happen. And it took a lot of strength for them to get over that, to head in a new direction, to step away from it. And unfortunately for you, my darlings, I feel like they brought this into the connection with you, which then, as a result, while you were happy to plan and, you know, make decisions and consider them in terms of your long-term plan, you were even willing to be patient here, Libra. I think it took strength for you to, you know, I think you might have saw the ending coming, or at least a separation or something between the two of you. I think you might have seen it coming, Libra, but you were still patient. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, even though you sensed it, even though intuitively I feel like you might have picked up on this person's not quite ready, or this doesn't feel quite right for me. I still feel like you exercise a sense of patience and a sense of, now it could have even been pride what kept you there as well. What kept you there, really? It could have been pride that kept you there. It could have been pride that made you stay as long as you did, when you knew better, when you knew that you should have walked away and left. And when I say pride, I don't even mean pride in a prideful, you know, I know everything, I'm, you know, that arrogant pride. What I'm really saying is, maybe it was one of those situations where you're in a relationship, you knew you needed to walk away from it, but you were more mindful of, but I've invested so much time, you know, I think you kind of really thought about possibly all your past and how, I think you might have really considered how you used to deal with situations, right? And how things seem to kind of come to an end in your life, Libra. And when I say things, I mean people, right? How you have been in circumstances or situations or relationships, whatever, that seem to cause nothing but kind of a sense of chaos and instability and endings, effectively, with the death here, right? And I think you were trying to avoid that with the Tower in reverse. I feel like you were trying to avoid that from happening, Libra. But in the end, ultimately, I feel like you recognize that in order to heal, you had to leave. Do you know what I mean? You had to make plans to move on with your life. You had to stop with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You had to stop taking action towards this relationship. You had to stop investing your time, your energy, your emotions into this. Why? The Five of Swords. Now, I feel like this is more about the fact that it caused you a high level of conflict, all right? I think you fought yourself, okay? And here I'm inclined to say that you might have been dealing with this person. This could be somebody from your more recent past. And more specifically, if I want to pinpoint it, we're talking 2019 to 2020, and possibly the ending occurred this year, possibly, okay? So for some of you, we're talking from about 2019, 2020 that you were dealing with this person. So yeah, I think it caused you a lot of conflict, the relationship. It had you in turmoil. It had you feeling like I don't know if you were even maybe possibly feeling like you were fighting for the attention of this person here. But let's find out. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the Star in the reverse. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So with the Star in the reverse, I'm really getting a sense more that you felt like you were almost, I don't think you felt valued by this person. All right. That's kind of what I'm getting here. I can't imagine that made you feel very good. I think in order to walk away, didn't make you feel good at all, baby. The Sun in the reverse. Now, when we talk about the Sun in the reverse, right? And the Hermit, perfect. Bloody perfect. Exactly what I was going to say here. This gives me that you could have been dealing with an Aquarius, okay? And Aquarius, once again, Leo is showing up, right? With the sun in the reverse. And then we have Virgo, the hermit. All right. So I feel like you were dealing with somebody who might have been, their intentions were good, right? They had really, really good intentions, because that's what Aquarius represents. Aquarius represents those who want to help other people, right? The humanitarians, the ones who have like, the things that they do is for the greater good. How they go about it might be a whole different kind of ball game, but ultimately their intentions are generally quite pure. Do you know what I mean? I mean, like, from the Aquariuses I know, their intentions are always quite pure. Their ego gets in the way and they start actually kind of acting a little bit, yeah, their ego gets in the way. The sun is ego as well, okay? In its not so greatest form, it is ego. It is like, look at me, I'm here, it's all about me kind of thing. And let's not pretend, Aquariuses can be very much like that. Why do you think she's naked? It's like, see me, recognize me, I'm the greatest, okay? And that's not a criticism, it's just, come on, let's be honest. If you're Aquarius, you know the facts. Don't fight me, because you know it's true, right? How many of you Aquariuses call yourselves the greatest ever? Just saying. Okay. Oh, the greatest of all time, the GOAT, right? Okay, but yeah, now with the sun, we can also speak of childhood issues needing to be cleared, okay? Now we have, in the upright, we talk about this could be a child, but in the reverse, we're talking about digging deep, dealing with the childhood pains, the childhood issues. And so I think this might be what your person's going through right now, the hermit. This is their time, I believe, and it could also be yours here, Libra. Maybe this is something that you're working on as well. But I'm getting a sense that this might be your person who you once upon a time saw as a wish fulfillment, but actually, you know, based on everything that transpired, the challenges that you guys had, the inconsistencies, the lack of communication, or at least communicating possibly on time, you know. And when I say on time, really what I'm getting at is, you know, when you send a message to somebody and you're waiting like 5 hours later, they finally decide to reply to you, and it's like, oh, no, I was really busy and this, that, the other. And it's like, well, let's be honest, we live in a day and age where our phones are basically our third hand. Do you know what I mean? It's really attached to us. So when you tell me you haven't seen your phone for like 5 hours, my darling, that's highly questionable. Regardless of what work we do, we are all attached to our phones, and we can spend a few minutes, even if we go to the toilet, to get in contact with our person, right? So I feel like you were dealing with somebody here who really was inconsistent in the way that they communicated with you, and it made you question some things. It had you conflicted within yourself. I think you tried to pace yourself, balance yourself, and be patient with the fact or the matter of how, you know, things were going down between the two of you, not just communication wise in terms of messaging, but I mean just in general, in verbal communication as well, okay? There was a lot of conflict around that. But you were hopeful once upon a time with this person. They made you happy. Truly, they made you happy. But I think the issue here for you, Libra, is that you didn't search deep enough regarding this person's character, right? You didn't do the due diligence as a Virgo would in this hermit card. Yeah, and it ended up what? In the Three of Swords, feeling heartbroken and betrayed, and somebody felt like they were left out in the cold, right? Or they want to come out of the cold. I don't know. Now, your person, on the other hand, I feel like this is to do with their ego. I feel like you could have been dealing with an Aquarius here who it was their ego or their childhood wounds. It was one of the two. And I think maybe now they are actually reflecting in this hermit mode, the Virgo energy here. You know, they're scrutinizing possibly themselves, or it actually feels like, let's be honest, they've discovered something. All right. So let's find out a little bit more. Tell us about Libra's person here, please. Ooh. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay. Yeah. So your person with the Ace of Wands and the Five of Cups in the reverse, right? To the full, is really telling me here that your person didn't love you leaving them out in the cold, my darlings. I mean, who would? Who wants to be left behind? Come on now. I mean, what the hell? Like, what would you think was going to happen? And the Fool is them wishing and wanting a new beginning with you. Okay? Or it might be you lost passion, you lost hope in this connection, and so you've decided to take a leap of faith elsewhere. Now I get a sense that this is more about your person, and it's about them wanting to communicate with you, you know, a sense of sadness regarding the lack of passion, and you know, the fact that you're not as excited, or you don't really want to be with them anymore. put it this way, it's almost like you guys were this playful, loyal, carefree spirited connection, right? In this person's life, or at least maybe that's how they saw you, and that's what they want from you again, but they don't have that, right? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. See, this is about them balancing. This is about them juggling. It could also say that you, as a result, you walked away from this person, and that was the Ace of Wands in the reverse here, the bad news, as it were, right? That you communicated Five of Cups in the reverse to the Fool, to say, I'm gone. I don't want this with you anymore. I'm over this situation. I'm done with you juggling me, or you not being sure if you even, want me per se, right? Because as much as, in the upright, we're juggling, all right, there's a lack of stability. You're not really sure, spending too much time over here, not really giving enough time over there, whatever it may be. But it's almost like in the reverse, it's almost like there was a lack of consideration for you and your feelings, like you weren't even considered in this equation almost, Libra. Now, the moon in the reverse is telling me actually this person had really strong feelings or deep intentions towards you. I'm not really sure. Right. I think they had desires for you, but I'm gonna be honest here, and I don't often see this, and I wouldn't normally say that, but I feel like this was more about passion. It was about them getting into your sweet spot, really. Is really what I'm getting. And I think that was the secret truth about it. Secret truth, the Ace of Swords. With the moon, secret truth. Of course it was. That was the truth here. Oh, wow. Shocking. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords. This is outrageous. Oh, and the Devil. Stop it. Yeah. The Devil. This was about lust, the Hierophant, and a lack of commitment. So Libra, whoever you were dealing with, it seems very evident that this person wasn't very serious about you. It might be, or it's not, maybe they were serious about you, but it was the way that they went about things didn't come off quite right. But I get that this person is very much, because the Devil, it came out even in the upright. I feel like this person is still very much wanting you. This is either codependency, this is addiction, this is obsession, this is unhealthy behaviors and attitudes. So whatever it is, it's not the best towards you, babes. And I don't think they mean that in a horrible way, but I think this is more to do with the person, the Hierophant in the reverse. It's a lack of wisdom more than anything else. They lack commitment because they lack wisdom. Kind of what I'm getting here. Tell me about the Hierophant in the reverse. For Libra, please. For Libra. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Needing to look at things from a different perspective. Yeah, the perspective is that they need to search deeper to actually they need to be more honest with themselves. That's really what it is. This is about your person needing to be more honest, to be able to speak their truth. Yeah, right. And this is what they do in the meantime. This heartbreak, this Three of Swords, the betrayal. They don't know how to speak their truth and be honest. Six of Cups. This is about their past. Their past, they were betrayed. They were hurt. They didn't know how to share their emotions or come forward with it or something. There's a lack of, they're scared to really dig deep, be honest. Yeah, wow. Your person is giving me interesting vibes here. Sorry, the Page of Pentacles. However, I get a sense that they want to offer you a new beginning or an opportunity to try again, to do better, basically. Yeah. You're the Queen of Pentacles. In the reverse to them now. You're cold. You're not interested anymore. You don't want to invest your time. You're not wasting time and energy with this person anymore here, Libra. That's kind of the vibe I'm picking up. The Empress in the reverse. You don't want to give to this anymore. You don't want to invest your time, your energy, your efforts, your love, your emotions, your nurturing, your caring. You don't want to do that anymore. You don't want that anymore, babes. Yeah. Okay. Three of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Empress in the reverse. It's kind of saying almost, Like, you, it's almost like you worked on manifesting the breakup or the separation or yeah, it's kind of like you manifested it here, Libra. This is interesting. It's okay. And when I say manifested it, it's basically you detangled yourself from that connection. So you guys were working on it, or at least you were hoping to work on it, right? With the Three of Pentacles, this is teamwork. This is more than one person. Now, it could also speak of somebody else interrupting the connection. It could speak of there was somebody else who was manifesting their own will into this connection, and that caused you guys to, I want to use the term uncouple, but it might have caused a separation between the two of you. I feel like there was somebody that got in between the two of you, and this could be a mother we're talking about here, because the Empress speaks of a mother. It could be the mother of a child as well. Okay, switch the roles as you need to. If you're dealing with a guy, it could be the father. Whatever, whichever way around. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to do too much with that. But yeah, it could have been to do with a mother. The mother got in the way of this. Whoever this person's mother is, that's the person who got in the way of this. I actually thought and that would make sense. Here we have the Sun in the reverse. This is about them needing to heal their childhood wounds. And if I have to pinpoint it, I would have to say this is to do with possibly mummy issues. That is interesting. Tell me more about the Empress in the reverse, please, for Libra. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, but something's not quite working out. Is that right, Mother dearest? Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Five of Swords and the Four of Swords. Okay. Yeah, so I think whoever this Empress is or this mother, it might be a situation where they've meddled with the connection, right? Or your person's allowed maybe the mother of their child to impact your connection. And when I say that, I don't mean that in terms of third party. Yes, we did have the Three of Swords come out, I believe, but I don't even mean that in third party, because that's not the energy I'm getting here, okay? When I say the mother of a child, you can be with in a relationship and the person have children somewhere else, okay? So I'm not saying third party, not at all. I'm not interested in that. I'm talking about genuine people who have separated. Somebody has responsibility for a child, and maybe the mother of the child got in the way because of whatever situation is going on with them, okay? They might be wanting your person to put more time in with their child or whatever it is, or it could be the person's mother getting in the way, all right? But now they're realizing their meddling might have caused some kind of difficulty emotionally for their child. And I think as a result, your person is now feeling betrayed by their own mother at this point. That's kind of what I'm getting. This person might actually be feeling betrayed by their mother, and now they're finally realizing, oh, damn it, I should never have trusted this person. Four of Swords. Why is this here, please, for Libra? Yeah. So now the Six of Pentacles speaks of giving, right? But actually what I'm getting here is almost like this person, your person, Libra, is beating themselves up because they allowed somebody else to get into this connection. Now, we do say it was their mother, or it's the mother of their child, or whatever it is, right? Like a female energy. But it could be an auntie, a sister, or whoever. It could be anything, but it's a female energy, right? And it's almost like this person it's almost like I feel like they're recognizing they gave to the wrong person. That's what they're realizing with the Seven of Swords as well, telling me they realize that they gave to the wrong person. And whoever this person is, this female energy that's in their life, they were given or they listened. Maybe they gave or they listened or whatever it is. Yeah. And now Two of Cups in the reverse. This is between the two of you. You're no longer happy. You lot aren't in this together. You guys don't work or agree very well together. There might be a decision that needs to be made right now, Libra. I don't know if that's you or maybe that's what your person is thinking. Ooh. Okay, well, for those who want to know what I'm looking at, it's not so great, but I'm going to tell you, baby. Guys, yeah, you guys had plans to... Oh, damn. There was plans, there was a long-term plan. We have the Four of Wands, but we have the Lovers in the reverse as well. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This all changed, this all flipped. The Three of Cups in the reverse. Four of Cups in the reverse. And then the Eight of Cups, we walked away. So Libra, whatever it was, after a while, you made that decision, baby. You made that decision, or you will be making that decision to end this drama here. That is insane. Wow. Okay. Well, guys, I'm not going to keep you any longer. I feel like this is long enough. We're going to keep it plain and simple today. But yeah, Libra, I wish you the best. I don't really... this was kind of strange and weird. I don't know what's occurring here. But yeah, let me know. If you want to, that is. If you want to share your business with me, go ahead. Put that in the comment space down below, babies. Yeah, like, subscribe, and share. I mean, Libs, I really don't know what to say to you. All right, my babies, you take care. All the best. Bye.